Welcome back. This is the 5th lesson in Di Zi Gui Classical Chinese course. If you haven't seen the first few lessons, go back and watch those before starting this lesson. So lesson 5 here, we begin chapter 2 in Di Zi Gui. The chapter of this lesson is Chu Zi Ti, or standards for younger brothers when away from home. Chu means to go out, and zi, like we talked about before in previous lessons, means then. So like I mentioned before, ti means be good to siblings, but that's actually more of its general meaning. It actually means how a younger brother should behave towards his older brother. And then, of course, that generalizes to just how should one treat siblings. So that's why we have standards for younger brothers when away from home. 兄道友，弟道恭. So the proper way for the older brother is friendliness. The way for the younger brother is respect. Xiong, the first character here, means older brother, and Dao means way. Like, as you may know, the Dao of Taoism or Taoism, this is the same. That character means the way. And Yo means to be friendly. So, older brother's way, be friendly. And then the second half of this sentence says, Di Dao Gong. So Di means younger brother, Dao, the way, Gong means to respect. So younger brother's way is to respect. 兄弟睦，孝在中. When brothers are harmonious, that is in itself being good to parents. So 兄 means older brother, Di means younger brother. But when you have them together, like here, 兄弟, it just means brothers. Mu means to be harmonious. And xiao is to be good to parents. Zai is like in Mandarin, it means at or being. Zhong means in the middle or middle. So like when brothers get along or are harmonious, then there is being good to parents in this. So we have when brothers are harmonious, that is in itself being good to parents. And of course, this doesn't just mean it's for brothers and not sisters. It applies to sisters too. The main point is that when siblings are good to one another, this is being good to parents and pleasing to parents, and so should be sought after. I think it's obvious that siblings getting along is better than siblings bickering. 财物轻，怨何伤? When money and material things are taken lightly, how can resentment arise? This phrase is talking about siblings, how they relate to one another, as well as people in our daily life. So, 财 means money, 物 means material things, 轻 means to take lightly. So 财物轻 means when money and material things are taken lightly. 怨 is resentment, 和 is how, 生 means to rise or to be born or arise. So resentment, how arise. Another thing about classical Chinese which makes it difficult is there are no question marks. So you just have to know from the context that this is a question. So the clue here is 和, meaning how. So 怨何生, resentment, how arise. It's a question. 言语忍, 忿自泯. When words are tolerated, anger naturally dissipates. So 言语 means words. 忍 means to tolerate or to be tolerated. 忿 means anger. 自 means naturally. 泯 means to dissipate. So the translation is almost word for word here. When words are tolerated, anger naturally dissipates. So as I mentioned in previous lessons, there's no word here that says when. You just have to know that there's a relationship here between the two clauses. And it's a win-then relationship. So this phrase here is just half of the entire sentence. The other half is shown on the next slide. So we'll just do the first half now. 或饮食,或坐走. In eating and drinking, and in walking and sitting down. So this 或 means in some cases or some. 饮 means to drink, 食 means to eat, and then 坐 means sitting down, and 走 means walking. So this 或饮食 could be translated as something like, in some cases, eating and drinking, and in some cases, walking and sitting down. Now we have 长者先, 幼者后. The elders go first, and the junior persons go after. 长 means elder, 者 is a person, so 长者, so like an elder person, an elder. 先 means to go first. 幼 means junior or younger person. 者 means person. And 后 is to go after. So 长者先, the elders go first. 幼者后, and the junior persons go after. So let's look at the whole phrase once again. 或饮食,或坐走, in eating and drinking, and in walking and sitting down. 长者先, 幼者后. The elders go first, and the junior persons go after. In Asia, especially places like Taiwan, you really feel this kind of distinction between elders and juniors. And people are much more likely to, a younger person is much more likely to give up their bus seat on the bus than, say, here in America, at least in my experience. 长呼人即代叫. When an elder is calling someone, immediately call that person for the elder. So here again we have 长, which means elder, and it doesn't have 着 this time, it's just 长. Hu means to call. Ren means people, person, or in this case someone. Ji means immediately. Dai means to take the place of. Jiao means to call. So first we have 长呼人, when an elder is calling someone. 即代叫, immediately, for, and it's implied that it's for the elder, call. So that could be said as immediately call that person for the elder. Okay, so 长呼人即代叫. You can think of 代 as kind of like an adverb, and a little bit like that, like 代叫 is like for someone call. Yeah. 人不在，己即到. If that person is not there, go to the elder yourself. So this sentence goes with the previous sentence. 人 means person, 不 is not, 在 means to be at. So in this case, there is there. 己即到, 己 means myself or oneself. 即 again means immediately, and 到 is like to go to or to report to. So 人不在, if that person is not there, the if is implied here. 己即到, self, immediately go to. So go to the elder yourself. We'll look at the last sentence to read it together. 长呼人即代叫. When an elder is calling someone, immediately call that person for the elder. 人不在，己即到. If that person is not there, go to the elder yourself. Now let's review what we learned today. 出则悌，兄道友，弟道恭，兄弟睦，孝在中。财物轻，怨何生？言语忍，忿自泯。或饮食，或坐走，长者先，幼者后。长呼人，即代叫，人不在，己即到. That concludes this lesson. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. See you in the next video.